parts of the world that's here with us today to learn more about our company, Riman, the #1 K-beauty company and brand in South Korea. And today, you're going to get some information, of course, on who we are, what our background is, what kind of products we have. I'm going to share some great stories and testimonials, as well as share with all of you the compensation plan attached with this company as well. And I know many of you were invited to learn more about this company and see if this is the right choice for you. And I believe that today, after this call, all of you will be able to make a decision to see if Riemann is something that's suitable for you, where you can do this on maybe a part-time basis, or maybe you want to play a more of a leadership role with the company as well. So before I begin, I'll just briefly introduce myself. Once again, my name is Steve Hyun, National Director, dialing in from South Korea. Um, and I've been with this company now for over 2 years now. And my background prior to this industry, I've been working in the Korean entertainment space for over 10 plus years as a CEO and as a content producer. I actually grew up in New York. I was born in the States and currently live in California. But as I mentioned, running my Korean entertainment company for the last 10 to 12 years, that was my field, working with celebrities and K-pop stars and producing shows all over the world. And about 2 years ago, I get a phone call from a good friend of mine that became the president of sales of this company, Riemann. And he told me, Steve, Riemann is about to open up in America. You should take a look into this company. Of course, the first question I asked him was, what kind of company is Riemann? He said it was a K-beauty company. I laughed in the beginning because he's a guy, I'm a guy. When he told me that I should take a look into a skincare company, I laughed because this was not my field, right? But I knew how big K culture was happening. I knew how big K-pop and K-drama was. And the fact that a company was just about to open in America, of course, I started asking some questions. And he said, Steve, this company, Riemann, became the #1 K-beauty brand in South Korea today. And when I heard that, I got curious to finding out, okay, what's so special about this company? What's so special about the products? How did they go #1, right? And then when I looked into the company, I found that in their first 3 years, they surpassed two of the biggest conglomerates in South Korea. For many of you that don't know, there's actually two big conglomerate companies that's been #1, #2 in the K-beauty space for the last 75 years. First company is called Omura Pacific. Second company is called LG. Now, both of these are conglomerates and they own a lot of smaller brands in this umbrella. Maybe many of you have been to a Sephora or Ulta Beauty or you've seen different K-beauty brands before. I'm sure some of you have heard of brands like Innisfree or Seohasu or Etude House or Nature Republic or Face Shop. And a lot of these stores and shops are all under the Amora and LG umbrella. But how amazing is the fact that our company, Riemann, in their first 3 years, we did $2.5 billion in revenue, sold over 40 million bottles, and went #1 in South Korea. But not only did we go #1 in South Korea, which was very impressive, this company had its own plant and own ingredients and own unique products that was so impressive as well. See, this company also got a government contract, a 20-year government contract to use the water from Jeju Island, South Korea. And with this exclusivity, we were able to take this water. We grew our own plant now called Giant Pyeongpul, which now is registered to our company. And we have a special formula and a special delivery system. When people started using our products, they started seeing amazing results. So when I first heard about that first story, that was very impressive. But me coming from a marketing and entertainment background, I wanted to see who else was involved. The fact that I've always been an entrepreneur and always had a business background, I want to look at all the numbers as well. So in the marketing data and the marketing statuses, I saw that this company had A-list celebrities as their models. Chun Ji-yeon, Kim Tae-hee, Wonbin, Lee Young-ye, Oh Yeon-seo, right? These are all A-list celebrities in South Korea. Not B-level, not C-level, not D-level, but A-list celebrities, right? I saw that they had marketing and advertising being done in all the shopping centers in South Korea. We did it in New York City Times Square, in Las Vegas, right? And also, when I looked at the compensation plan, I saw that the compensation plan allowed individuals like you and I to make either a part-time, spare-time income, but also it allowed individuals that want to play a leadership role to make a high margin income with the company as well. So whether you're looking to do this as a side hustle, or maybe some of you are looking to do this on a bigger scale, I saw that both are available. Because can we all agree that, we're all busy in life? Before this, I was busy running my company, and I'm sure all of you are busy yourself. So of course, if we're going to take our time into this, we want to make sure one thing, that it's worth our time, right? We want to make sure that, okay, we're marketing and promoting good quality products. We want to market and we want to make sure that if we're going to be doing this, we're actually going to get paid well for doing this as well. And number three, we also want to make sure that, okay, the timing, right, is also good as well, right? So here, the fact that it was just opening up in America, I got started with the company. And here's what happened. A guy like me that didn't come from a skincare and beauty background was able to come into this company and go to the highest position in the company now, and now built a multi-million-dollar business just from this company of K Beauty within my first 2 years of business. So today, I'm going to share with you a little bit about what we'll share with me 2 years ago and go over the background, the products, and of course, the company distribution company products, and as well the compensation plan as well. So let's talk about Reman first, okay? So Reman, we started back in 2018 of March in South Korea, okay? And in our first 3 years of business, this is where we went number one. So in 2021 is the first year our company went number one in South Korea, and we became the number one K-beauty brand in South Korea. As I mentioned earlier, $2.5 billion in revenue, 40 million bottles sold, which is a pretty big number, guys, because if you think about it, in South Korea today, South Korea has a population of 50 million people. Okay, so to have sold 40 million bottles in South Korea, that's a pretty big number. And United States and North America was the first international expansion for the company. And then we opened up in Taiwan, and now we opened up in Hong Kong, and now every single market is having tremendous success. And our company focuses on three brands. So we're in the skincare industry, which is our ICD and Selden brand. We're also in the hair care and body care industry, which is our brand called Botolab. And we're also in our personal care inner beauty products called Lifening as well. And I'll share with you each product line. But before I do, I want to just go over a few things that made our company really special and really popular as well. And that's pretty much these three reasons. See, when I first heard that the company had a 20-year contract with the Korean government, that was pretty impressive. But what they got was to able to use this water that's not your typical seawater in Jeju Island, but it's specifically only on the eastern side of this island, where the Korean government about 15 years ago, they actually discovered this mineral water that was sitting on the eastern side of this island, and we found out this water actually has more mineral supplementation than your typical seawater. And we were able to get a government contract for 20 years to be able to use this for our products, right? Which is pretty amazing because it's exclusive to our company only. And we all know that obviously water is super important for products. Obviously, water base is super important. And most people don't know this, but most skincare companies today uses distilled water for their skincare products. And what does that mean? Distilled water just means that there's no minerals in distilled water. It's just dead water. But us, we're filled with minerals. And here's what happened, okay? There's a plant called Byungpur, which is in Korean, but in English it's called Centella, okay? Centella asiatica is an ingredient and is a plant that is widely used in skincare brands. And of course, our Chairman An, knew that. But most skincare companies, when they use this plant, they actually dry it up, they mass produce it. But what happens is there's a lot of pesticides in a dried form of this plant. But what we did was very special. We took this plant, we took this special Jeju Lava energy water, and we grew this in our spar farm, and the plant will grow 5 times larger than its average size. Then we would extract the ingredients from the plant, also the water, put it into our products, and people saw amazing results. But not only do we have this water in this plant, we also have a special delivery system that allows the ingredients to go into your deepest layers of your skin. See, the owners realized one thing. The owners realized that most skincare products, if you think about it, when you apply skincare to your face, can we agree that most of the time it just gets layered on top of the skin? It doesn't actually penetrate into your deepest layers because why? Our skin is waterproof. Think about it. When you take a shower, right? When you take a shower and you come out of the shower, obviously the water didn't go into your body because your skin is obviously waterproof, right? And same thing with typical products. Typical products don't have a specific delivery system and technology that can go into your deepest layers. But if you ever think about it, right? If you ever ask a doctor or a surgeon after a surgery, why did they apply anesthetic cream onto a wound right afterwards? Because anesthetic cream has a microfluid as a process that allows the ingredients to absorb into your skin, and that technology allows the molecules to deliver into your deepest layers, like literally on a microscopic level. It's pretty much 500 times smaller than your hair, and it becomes a diamond-shaped form. So what the owners did was this: we used the same technology into our skincare product as well. And here's what happened: after people start using our skincare line onto the face, it actually went into your deepest layers. So when people start using our products, literally in 20, 30 minutes, like you don't have to pat your face. You could put a mud pack of our one of our creams And in 20, 30 minutes, the entire cream is gone. Because why? It absorbed into your deepest layers. And when people started using our products and learning about our technology, they saw incredible results, and that's how our company went number one in South Korea, right? So here's a picture of the farm that we actually grow the plant. As I mentioned, other countries, they use a dried form, places like Indonesia and Madagascar, and which is full of pesticides. We're the only company in the world that actually researches and cultivates Pyeongpur in a smart farm, okay? And here you can see some pictures of our Riemann Village and a spa where we take our distributors here so they can actually visit the government water center. They can see the plants. They can see the farm as well. Here is our commercial we're currently airing in South Korea with a very famous actor named Wonbin.
진화. 어떤 진화는 수많은 시도를 통해 이전 세대를 완전히 뒤엎을 우월함을 창조해낸다. 새로운 종의 탄생, 자이언트 병풀. 그 신비로운 에너지를 제주 용암 횟수에 더해 진화하는 광채 에너지. 올류 앤셀덤.
Yeah, he's actually a very famous actor, and he was one of my favorite actors actually when I was growing up as a kid, because he was in some very, very big Korean dramas, and he's super popular in South Korea. So let's talk about our first skincare brand called Inselderm, which is now known as ICD. So ICD is a premium skincare line that's actually suitable for all skin types. So a lot of times when someone asks me, "Hey Steve, what if I have combination skin? What if I have dry skin? What if I have acne prone skin? Is it safe to use?" Right? And the answer is yes, right? Some people that are saying, hey, what about my teenager kids? Can they use this? Can my kids use this? Right? And the answer is yes. You have to understand that our products, the fact that it has a microfluid as a process with the nanoliposome technology and it could go into your deepest layers of your skin, we actually have to have the highest certifications, and we have to make sure and triple check, of course, that our products and ingredients are super safe because it actually goes into your deepest layers. If you think about typical companies, they don't use this process to go into your deepest layers, but we do. So we have to make sure that our ingredients are safe for all people, all ages, and all backgrounds as well. And also, we're a cosmeceutical product that allows individuals to not only get the effect of having great improvement on your skin and great moisture, but at the same time, it gives a cosmeceutical effect. So it's not a medical grade product, but it actually gives that type of feel. It also gives you, of course, age-defying formula that gives you a nice glow and lifting effect. So usually when you start using and trying out the products, typically many people are going to say, wow, you have a nice glow. Wow, your skin looks more tighter. You're going to feel this tightness on your skin. And let me tell you something. Some ladies, they take our booster spray because it tightens skin. They spray it all over their body because they don't want to have wrinkles all over their body, so they spray their entire body as well. So it's an amazing product. You just gotta try it out. On top of skincare, we're also launching ICD makeup, which is coming out next month, which of course everyone is excited about. All the ladies are excited about, of course, the foundation, the cushions, the lips, the lip tint, the lip oils, and the setting spray. And this is happening April 16th of 2025. And this is just one part of our makeup line that's coming out. We have so much more makeup lines coming out and different items coming out after this as well. So this is just the pre-launch stages of the makeup line, which everyone is excited about. We also have hair care and body care line, which is all vegan, all plant-based as well. And what's amazing about this hair care and body care line is the fact that this product was actually discovered by the Korean government in their R&D facility, in their research and development facility. They contacted our company, Riemann, to become the exclusive distributor for this brand. Now, what's special about this hair care products versus other hair care products? Well, one thing is this. Not only does it cleanse your hair, it actually focuses on scalp cleansing. See, in South Korea today, scalp treatment is very popular. You can find a lot of scalp spas and scalp treatment spas in South Korea. I know now in America that's starting to become somewhat popular. But here, when you start using our hair care and conditioner, not only does it condition your hair, but it also focuses on removing all the oils and impurities from your scalp and also adding moisture to your scalp as well. On top of that, our body care line also has a body wash, a body lotion that has hyaluronic acid infused with hyalocollagen 3. And of course, we also have the hair serum, which is also amazing. And of course, that has our Pyeongpur extract in there as well. So, which of course gives your hair a nice shine, at the same time gives you a nice natural salon look after using our hair serum as well. And of course, all of this is vegan, all plant-based, and it's all listed it's all listed on the eVegan website as well, which of course is the highest standard of certification for vegan products, right? Our third and final product line is our LifeThing, which is our inner beauty products. And this is the first time I learned about any inner beauty products, stuff for your gut health and stuff for the collagen. And here, these two product lines, the first one is called Detox Plus. Now, what is Detox Plus? Detox Plus comes in a small little packet. You just open it up, you swallow this with water, and there's small little pellets that expand 40 times larger in your stomach. And what happens is these small little pellets, once they expand, they actually cleanses out your entire intestinal wall, and all that gunk in your system gets removed out the next day when you're using the restroom. So a lot of times when you start using this product, literally in 24 to 48 hours, you're gonna see drastic improvement of your stool movement, your bowel movement as well. And you're gonna see like, wow, you feel so much lighter. Many people have lost weight. But more importantly, when you take this product, you're adding fiber and soluble fiber back into your diet as well. And a lot of times as we get older, our bodies lose enzymes that break down the toxins that comes into our body every single day. But when you take a Detox Plus, you're adding those enzymes back in that could fight those toxins every single day. So clean gut means clean skin, but also it also affects your brain as well. And this has milk thistle, which is good for your liver, and this will help you with your immune system, and of course give you great energy throughout the day. And of course, we have the Beauty Collagen EX. And I didn't know this, but from the age 30 years and older, we lose 2% of collagen every single year. And that's why as we get older, guess what happens? We get more wrinkles. Our eyesight becomes worse, our hair, our nails, everything becomes more brittle as we get older and older. And collagen, of course, is one of the building blocks that help you restore that, and help you get more youthful skin, right? And, with collagen, a lot of times people ask me, hey, Steve, I can buy collagen anywhere. What's so special about your collagen? Well, number one, ours is a fish hydrolyzed collagen, which once you take the collagen, it has a very fast absorption rate. There's powder collagen, there's meat collagen, but the fish collagen is actually one of the highest quality collagens out there. Plus, our collagen is manufactured and produced in the same factory and exclusive with the number one cleanest factory in South Korea as well. Sometimes when you buy collagen, it's sometimes produced in one location, then it's shipped to another factory and manufactured somewhere else. And sometimes not all these factories are clean. So is all collagen the same? Of course not, right? So here we're known to have very clean collagen, but also using exclusive products. And we also have, of course, selenium and glutathione in there. It's a pomegranate blueberry flavor. It's a drink. It's delicious. You just got to try this out as well. So I just went over the company products. I went over the company background in terms of the background of what we've accomplished. I want to share with you now a little bit about the business side. And of course, I'll share with you some testimonials of some pictures of individuals that, of course, used our product as well. So let's talk about our business side for a bit so you can understand how our business works, okay? So most companies out there today, they have a traditional supply chain business model. And what I mean by that is, think about any company you see in America today or in Asia today, right? Wherever the main local company is, whether it's Europe, whether it's Korea, whether it's United States, they always have a main company where before they open up a market, they contact a local distributor to help them find some wholesalers or retail stores to sell their products. Now, the distributor contacts a wholesaler contacts a retail store, and what happens is the customer obviously walks into the retail store to purchase the product. I'm sure many of you that are on this call right now been to a shopping mall, right? And you went to a beauty store before, or any local store where you went in there and you bought a product, right? That's typical supply chain, right? You went to a CVS or Walgreens or any of those local chains. That's typical supply chain, and that's how typical companies work. But our model is a bit different. See, traditional supply chain, nothing wrong with that. It's just because too many people in between need to get paid, so the cost of the goods and the cost of the retail price is much higher. What our models is pretty different. Remon is a high margin distribution business model that allows individuals like yourself to make a high income to go out there and sharing the products online and offline, or individuals that want to just be an affiliate to make a high margin commission. That's also available as well. So here's how this works, okay? Once you get started with our company, which just takes 2 minutes online to sign up, you can now become a distributor for Remon, and you now have access to sell our products online, where our company will provide you with your own website and your own links. Now, these links in your website, you can share this with customers, you can share this with people, you can share this on your social media. Every time somebody buys the products, we'll take care of the shipping, we take care of the accounting, we take care of all the customer service, we take care of all your commissions. You have a back office where you can log into and you can track all your customers, how much money you're making, all your reports in real time. Number two is retail stores. Obviously, many of you, of course, go to a hair salon. Maybe some of you have been to a spa before, a med spa before. Maybe you have contacts or friends that are business owners. If they are interested in carrying the products in their store, they can also do so. And every time they sell the products or buy the products, you can get paid on that as well. If some of you today are business owners, maybe some of you own a spa, maybe some of you are estheticians, you have your own clinic, you could also sign up and use these products at your clinic, at your spa, and you could use it in your showroom. You could use it for your demonstrations. You could use it for the retail product for your customers to buy it off your shelf as well. We have so many med spa and spa owners today that are buying the products. And I've met with so many med spa owners and estheticians where they love the products and they're buying in bulk because they want it for their facility as well. And number three is customers. Anyone that you personally know that obviously uses skincare, hair care, body care, right, or loves K beauty products can become your customer. And it's free to sign up for a customer. And as a customer, they can start earning 5% reward points and up to 10% in savings by becoming a customer. Now, reward points just means that every time they purchase a product, they start getting 5% of the point value, where these points can be used towards either discounted products on their next purchase, or once they have enough points, they can get free products. And becoming a VIP customer just means that if they're spending either $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 for the year, they're getting 5% or 10% off in savings on top of the 5% reward points. So a customer can get up to even 15% in discounts just by becoming a loyal customer. And now for a customer, they can get 15% off their retail price. So of course, this is a great program for our customers. And of course, our customers are very happy now because they get all these discount and savings as well. Now let's talk about the high margin compensation plan that our company offers for individuals looking to do this part-time, or maybe some of you looking to do this on a more serious level. I'll go over both parts as well. Okay, so getting started with ReMan is very simple. If you live in North America and United States, it's just a $20 enrollment just to get started with the company to become a distributor. If you live in Canada, it's a free enrollment. Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Japan, as we open up all these countries, it's going to be a free enrollment, as well as Korea is also free as well. Now, as soon as you register, which takes 2 minutes online, you start automatically at the 10% commission tier, where everything that you do in terms of sales, you earn 10% in commissions. So for example, if I get a customer buys a product, I earn 10%. Now, if I buy something for myself, I get a 10% rebate. Now, there's no requirement on you having to buy products to join us, okay? There's no requirement on you having to sell products to join us. There's no monthly sales quotas. There's no monthly fees, nothing like that at all. No monthly recruiting requirements, nothing like that at all. Planner is just a very easy entry position for you to get started with this, okay? Next position is called manager. We can start earning 20 to 30% in retail commissions just by going out there and becoming a manager. Now, how do you become a manager? Once you do about 1,000 SP a month for 3 months straight for a total of 3,000 SP, then you become a manager. SP is calculated by 90% on the dollar, so it's about $3,300 in US dollars in sales. Once you do that, let's say in 3 months, now you become a manager. So if you do 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, which is not too hard, now your status becomes a manager from becoming a planner. Now, do you have to use all 3 months to do this? Of course not. You can do this in 2 months. You can do this in 1 month. The company will give you a rolling 3 months to finish it. So it's your most recent 3 months. And once you become manager, you can start earning 20% of your retail commissions, plus you can get up to 30% by having some additional customers as well. On top of that, you can also earn what's called a uni-level compensation on 2 levels. So for example, let's say you become a manager, and then let's say I signed up my friend named Jerissa, and Jerissa signed up and she also started buying some products. I could now earn 5% of whatever Jerissa's customer orders and her personal orders as well. And then if I sign up another friend, and let's say it's Misan, and Misan is on with part of Jerissa's team, and Misan falls under my level 2, and she buys products and she sells some products and she has some customer orders, I can also earn 5% on all of that as well, just for becoming a manager. Now, next tier is called senior manager, where I could earn 30% to 40% retail commissions just by going out there and becoming a senior manager. And how do you become a senior manager? Very simple. 2,000 SP for the month. You do this for 3 months straight and do a total of 6,000. Now you become a senior manager. Now, do you need to take all 3 months? Of course not. Some people do this in 2 months, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. It depends how fast you want to go. But as a senior manager, now you can start earning 4 levels of uni-level compensation. So obviously, as you start growing your team, as you start sharing the products and people are interested in, of course, earning extra income, now you start earning 4 levels of additional 5%, 5%, 3%, 3%, which is additional income on top of the 30 to 40% you're earning as well. Then our first leadership position is called team leader, where now you're earning 40 to 50% in retail commissions. All you have to do is do 10,000 SP a month for 5 months straight, which is a total of 50,000 SP in a 5-month time frame. Now, once again, you could do this in 5 months, you could do it in 4 months, you could do it in 3 months, you could do it in 1 month. It depends how fast you want to go. Only requirement is the 50,000 SP, and you need a minimum of 3 senior managers in 3 separate legs to become a team leader, okay? And as a team leader, not only do you earn the 40 to 50% in retail commissions, but now you get paid 6 levels of uni-level compensation. Obviously, when you start sharing the products, sharing the opportunity, your team is going to grow. You're going to have more partners. You're going to have more affiliates. And now you get additional 5%, 5%, 3, 3, 3, 3 off all the customer orders and everything happening that falls under your level 1 to level 6 as well. So it's actually pretty good income now starting at these higher positions. But even at the manager position, you can start earning up to 30% and senior manager up to 40% as well. Now, the good thing about manager and senior manager is this: you only got to do it one time. So the 3,000 or 6,000 you got to do to become a manager or senior manager, it's only one time. So for example, once I achieve manager, I have that position locked in for life. I have a lifetime discount of 20 to 30%. Once I become a senior manager, I have now a lifetime discount for 30 to 40% and a lifetime commission for 30 to 40%, right? So how amazing is the fact that once you do it one time, you have a lifetime position. Think about this. Think about your favorite brand, your favorite store today, and they offered you a lifetime discount of 30 to 40% for doing one-time 6,000 in volume, right? Which is a pretty good deal, right? So we all know that K-beauty and skincare and hair care and body care is a popular thing, but of course, we're the #1 brand. So of course, many people would love to try out our products. So team leader is amazing. This is where you can start making a very lucrative income. You know, I would say that today, right now, team leaders in our organization are making a 6-figure to a multiple 6-figure income at the team leader position. Then we, of course, have director, senior director, and national director position. Now, these 3 higher director positions allows you to earn not only the higher retail commissions of 42% up to 54%, but it also gives you an opportunity to participate in the revenue share of the company revenue share. So what they do is this: if you live in North America and you have revenue in North America, in the entire continent of USA, Canada, and Mexico, the entire continent sales, we take 1% of the entire revenue and we split that with all the directors and higher. If you live out in Asia and your revenue is in Asia, then we take all the Asian revenue and we take 1% of that and we split that with all the Asia revenue partners, all the directors and higher. If you're a person living in Asia, but you have business in America and you have business in Asia, now you can get US sales and Asia sales, and you get a percentage of the entire global sales in both continents as well. So pretty amazing to become a director. And as a director, as I mentioned, you know, to become a director is very simple. 100,000 SP, right, for the month. You do this for 6 months straight, total of 600,000 SP. Then you become a director. And you also need to have at least 3 team leaders in 3 separate legs. And of course, you can see the unit level compensation as well. Senior director just means that you have at least 2 directors, and national means you have at least 4 directors, okay? And here's my story. When I first saw this compensation plan, I started at the senior manager position on day 1. The reason why I started as senior manager on day 1 is because I knew that, okay, if I get started with this, on my initial products that I purchase, I want to get the biggest discount on my products. And number 2, I want to get the biggest cash back. And number 3, I want to start at the highest margin possible on day 1. So I knew that, okay, as senior manager, I can start by myself and I can start the 30 to 40% tier commissions. And on my initial 6,000 order, right, I can get 20% back of that as well. So not only did I get 20% back, but I also got 30 to 40% commissions on day 1. So everything I do now after I became senior manager, I start earning 30 to 30% higher, right? And then in my first 7 days of just sharing the products, I became a team leader. And here's how amazing this is. I'm not a guy that has background in skincare or beauty. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a skincare expert. All I did was share the products, and the products sold itself. And people said, hey, if there's an opportunity attached, I would love to learn how you can make money in the industry. So many others joined me as a senior manager and manager, and then I became a team leader automatically in my first 7 days, right? And afterwards, I became a director, I became a senior director, and now today I became a national director with the company, which is the highest position in the company. Now, we also have something called leadership match bonus. I love leadership match because for individuals that are on the call right now, if you're into not just only selling products, but if you're into maybe leadership development, maybe helping your people become, a high ranking as well, this is perfect for you, okay? Here's how Leadership Match works, okay? Let's say you become a team leader. Congratulations, right? And let's say you introduce me, Steve, to the business and I signed up, okay? And I also became a team leader. Now we're both team leaders, okay? You're earning the 40, 50%, I'm earning 40, 50%, right? But the fact that you introduced me to Riemann and I'm one of your team leaders, you will earn 40% of my monthly paycheck every single 30 days. Now take a look at this. If I'm making 10,000 US dollars a month and you're earning 40% of that, how much is that? That means you're earning 4,000 US dollars off my paycheck every single month. If I earn $20,000 a month, you will be earning $8,000 a month. If I earn $30,000 a month, you'll be earning 12,000 a month income. So if one team leader in your team is earning 30,000 a month, you're earning a six-figure passive income off one team leader, right? It's pretty insane. What if you had two team leaders making $10,000 a month, right? Then you will earn 4,000 and 4,000 in passive income. And if that team leader, if I'm your first level team leader and I sign somebody else up, right? And let's say that person is Karma and Karma becomes a team leader as well. Now you have a team leader in your second level, you earn 20% of Carmine's monthly income as well. So we have a very, very aggressive compensation plan for individuals that are looking to not only become a team leader, but go out there and help others become a team leader as well, okay? And this month, for our North American side, our Asia side, we have a promotion where you can go out there as you sign up, you becoming a planner, helping three others sign up this month, and at least them ordering 1,000 SP each, you earn additional $300, and it's unlimited on how many people you can sign up and how many bonuses you can earn. So if you sign up three, that gets 1,000 SP, then you also get, sorry, this is the one I was mentioning. You sign up three, and if you help three people get 1,000 SP, you get additional $300 and you can sponsor as many people as you want and make the extra $300 as many times as you want. Also, this month, if you become a senior manager, or let's say you had 5,000 USP or 4,000 or 3,000 or 2,000 USP between March 15th and now, you can now also get additional 100 to additional $1,000 just by having enough customers and the amount of products ordered as well. So it's a great promotion. I know Taiwan and Hong Kong has different dates, but for United States, it's from March 15 to the end of the month, which of course is happening tomorrow as well. And of course, we have different conventions and events where, of course, we have many people coming to these large conventions where you get 6 to 9 months worth of training on these events. So whenever the next convention is, I highly recommend you guys make sure you attend. In North America, we have one coming up in September as well. So as I mentioned, we do have global expansion happening right now. We are now opening up Malaysia, April 18th of next month. Okay, so April 18th, our company is going to have a grand opening at the office on April 18th. We're going to have events on April 19th. We're going to be in Singapore April 20th and back in Malaysia April 21st as well. And of course, the office will be open to use starting on these dates as well. So we're pretty excited because right now we had, we have an event on April 18th and there was about 250 tickets available. Well, a total of 2,400 tickets available for those 4 days. All 2,400 tickets were sold out in the first 2 days once we announced Malaysia and Singapore as well. We also have Mexico, which is official launching is April 25th. So we're excited for Mexico because we'll be down in Mexico City. We'll be down in Guadalajara. We'll be down in Tijuana on a 3-city tour in Mexico for the Mexico launch as well. We're excited for Mexico because that's going to be another big market for our company as well. And as you can see here, the celebrities that you see in this background are the celebrities that have worked with us. You can see all the advertising, some pictures of the farm and Riemann Village. These are starter kits right now available right now for North America. Taiwan and Hong Kong, of course, have something similar to this as well. The starter kit premium, okay, it gives you 1,501 SP, meaning 2 of these will automatically make you become a manager. 4 of these will automatically make you a senior manager. And keep in mind, these starter kit premiums comes with a free college and math box, free sunblock, free oil mist, free BB cream, and free I would say free calming gel as well. Okay, so a lot of free products in this starter kit premium. Of course, we have the starter kit plus, which of course has most of the products and some free items, and the most basic starter kit EX line, which is our main signature cleansers, and of course our main EX set, which of course comes with a free stick bomb as well. So we've of course have a lot of different packages online for Canadians as well, for US as well, for Taiwan and Hong Kong as well. But I want to share with you just some individuals using our products that's seeing great results with our product line, okay? This individual was using our products only for 2 months, okay? 2 months, used the EX line and also used the Radiant Sim line as well. And you can see that in just 2 months, her complexion, her dark circles has improved drastically within 2 months of using our products. Here you can see also later how her complexion, her skin has changed drastically as well from the before and after as well. You can see even for guys here, a guy using the product, he was only using Dial soap, but you can see now from him using our Incella products, how much better his skin improved with using our products. Here was only 2 days of using our EX line product. You can see how much her redness went away. Keep in mind that, guys, our calming gel has anti-inflammatory benefits. It's good for sunburns. It's good for bug bites. It's good for acne, right? It's an amazing product that you guys start, if you use, you can see how much her face calmed down within just 2 days. I remember meeting this girl as well. She was going through a lot of hormonal acne, a lot of different acne, and she started using our products, and look at the benefits in her skin as well, right? This is also Eunice, one of our team leaders from South Korea. She had eczema, very, very bad case of eczema on her hands, her body, her face. But using our skincare line, all of the eczema went away. And that's the reason why she joined Remon. It wasn't because of the money. It wasn't because of the business plan. It was not because of the compensation plan, because she tried so many other drugs and steroids in the past from different doctors, but none of it worked. But only one day at church, her friend recommended her this product. She was skeptical, but tried it. But entire eczema went away, and now she's of course a top team leader with the company. This is Corey, one of our directors, with our company. I remember meeting Corey for the very first time, and when I met her on July 20th, she has melasma. Okay, less than a month using a product, you can see how much her melasma has faded within just 30 days of using our products. So whether it doesn't matter what nationality you are, it doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, we have so many people seeing great results with our products. And of course, for North America people that are, obviously in North America, we have a monthly rundown, April 1st, 2025, that will go over all the updates for April. We'll go over all the announcements, recognitions, and of course, business building promotions for the month as well. So in closing, for all of you that are on the call right now, I'm letting all of you know that right now with Remon, you couldn't have joined us in a better time. And I know some of you are saying, hey, Steve, what if I don't have experience in this industry, right? What if this is not something I've done in the past? And let me tell you, most people that have been working with us, they don't come from a entrepreneur background or a business background. Many people that work with us, we have many housewives. We have many people that are just working in different industry. We have so many nurses and people in the medical industry that work with us. We have people that are accountants and teachers, right? We have so many people in different backgrounds and and we have senior directors that are in investment banking, partners at investment bank. They never even done this before. We have individuals that own their own clothing line, right? Never done this before, but all love our products, all believe in the products, all share the products, and now they're all top distributors with the company as well. So you don't have to have a sales background. You don't got to be good in sales. You don't got to have a business background. None of that matters. The data in our company right now shows there's so many individuals that didn't come from this background, but are still having great success with the company. So that doesn't matter. Now, I know some of you are saying, hey, Steve, I've done something similar to this before in the past. I tried something like this before and it didn't really work out too well. Let me tell you something. Yes, in the past, maybe you tried out different companies. Maybe you had different experiences. Maybe some worked and some didn't work. Maybe you had a bad experience. But let me tell you one thing. Just because you had a bad experience working with somebody else and with someone other company doesn't mean that you'll have a bad experience here. The truth is, you might have your best experience here. And I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, I said you took a visit to Hawaii, right? And we all know Hawaii is a very beautiful place, but let's say you went to Hawaii with your family, but the minute you landed in Hawaii, there was a terrible thunderstorm and it started having a hurricane. And literally, the 4 days you were in Hawaii, worst weather ever. And you came back and I asked you, how was Hawaii? Guess what? You'll probably say to me, oh my God, Steve, don't ever go to Hawaii. Hawaii is the worst place to go. Worst place to go. It was raining every day. It was a hurricane there. We couldn't even go outside. We couldn't even go to the pool. We had a worst time in Hawaii. See, that was just a bad experience. But the reality is, Hawaii is a beautiful place. You just encountered a bad experience. See, don't let a bad experience stop you from going into a new experience. So many of us right now in our past has had different experiences, whether it's good or bad. But those experiences limit us from opening up our mind and being open-minded to new opportunity because of what happened in the past, because of somebody else's opinion. So many times we take a look into something like this where our friends or family tell us, oh, I know that. I know what kind of company that is. I've seen something like that before. And they try to give you opinions based on their thinking. But the reality is this, okay? The reality is this. If they never had success in this industry, you should never take advice from those individuals. You should never take advice from people that you're not willing to trade places with. I'm a firm believer that if you can actually get mentored and coached by someone that's at the top of the company, that's already had success, that you could also truly have success as well. See, in this industry, it's about being coachable, teachable, and following a proven system. It allows the average individual that doesn't come from a big success story or a big money background to come to a company, come into the system, learn it from ground up, and go all the way to the top of the company. Think about my story. When I joined Riemann, guys, I didn't bring a huge team over. I didn't bring a lot of people over. I didn't have skincare professionals. I didn't have beauty background professionals. I was nothing related with skincare. I came in just like every one of you at the very beginning position. And truthfully, I was scared too, because why? Buying all these products, I was asking myself, what am I gonna do with all the products? I'm a guy. I'm not gonna call my guy friends to come over and have a skincare party, right? That just felt weird. My friends, they're all lawyers or the doctors or real estate developers. This is not their field. So from my mind was like, can a guy like me really have success? Can a guy like me really make it in this industry, right? But here's what I found out. As soon as people tried the product sold itself. I didn't have to be a good salesperson. All I did was have to share the products. And when people wanted to learn about the opportunity, I just invited them to a Zoom call or had them go to a meeting to learn about the business opportunity where somebody else was presenting, right? So that's all I did in the beginning. And within a short period of time, I became a top leader in the company, kept building and building it up, and now I became the highest position of the company today. My background, yes, I've been in business. Yes, I've been an entrepreneur. Yes, I've done different things in the past. But everything I've done in the past with Riemann, after being with them for about 2 years now, I can truly say that is one of the biggest blessings in my life. And today, so many people that's been working with us has really felt a big blessing through Riemann as well. So today, get back to the person that, of course, invited you to a Zoom call and let them know that you either want to become a planner, maybe you want to become a customer, maybe you want to, just try the products, right? Whichever the case may be, get back to the person so they can help you either sign up or start working with us, and so you can participate in all the promotions this month as well. And number two is, if you still have some questions, we have an orientation this upcoming Tuesday, okay? Tuesday US time at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, where you can learn about the steps of the company, where you can learn about how to navigate the website, where you can learn about all the information happening with the companies on the building side, becoming a manager, becoming a senior manager, and becoming a team leader as well. We have weekly trainings and orientations in place so you can learn about the company, you can learn about the products. My mentor always told me, Steve, in this industry, always learn and earn at the same time. You don't have to have all the information on day one to get started with you. The best way of learning here is by actually doing it. I got good at Riemann by actually doing Riemann, not because I studied Riemann before doing Riemann. I got good at Riemann by actually doing Riemann, about using the products, trying the products, sharing the products, listening to these Zoom calls, going to these trainings. That's how I got better with Riemann. And guess what? I was just a student. That's all I did. I was a student. I learned. I developed some skills. I got better. And now today I became a top national director with the company. So all you have to do is just be coachable, teachable, follow a proven system. And like I said, someone like myself will be helping you and supporting you get to your higher position as well. So I look forward to meeting many of you in the near future with all the countries we'll be visiting. Me personally, I'll be in Philippines very soon. I'm going to be in Singapore. I'm going to be in Malaysia. I'm going to be in Mexico. I'm going to be in Korea. I'm going to be in Hong Kong, Taiwan again, and so many other places as well. So looking forward to meeting many of you. And of course, we'll see you guys on our next Zoom call. Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to be doing a Zoom call on social media, okay? How to build your business on social media. So if you have people that are interested in working with us, or maybe you have people that are wondering, how do you find customers and prospects online? Because I know some of you are saying, hey, Steve, what if you don't have a big network? What if I don't know a lot of people, right? Yes, I understand. If you don't have a big network, totally fine. Even myself, I just found people on social media. So tomorrow at the same time, I'm going to be doing a social media training right here on Zoom call, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys on the social media training. Have a good night. Have a good day. We'll see you guys on the next call. God bless.